happy April's 1st. I'm gonna have to mute my phone. Okay. I just decided to prank my family and send them a fake pregnancy test picture. I just Googled fake pregnancy test and I just sent the picture and they're like blowing me up. So I'm gonna have to turn this off for now. Mute it. Okay. Anyways, I decided. Well, first of all, happy April's 1st. I don't have any fools for you, unfortunately. But um I did think about it's also the first day of Mercury retrograde. Um the sign is in Aries. I'm an Aries moon. And yeah, I'm gonna try not to overwork myself to this month. I'm gonna try to, listen to also, I'm kind of nervous because with Mercury in retrograde, yes, it is all about like reviewing. It's all about slowing down, okay? Mercury retrograde makes us slow down and it's for the best because, we need to whatever area in our lives that need to be slowed down, which is probably like whatever we started when Aries season started, as far as like Aries season is all about like, kind of being fearless and going after something that you have been wanting to. Um, and like going after it, starting new projects, starting new things, starting new hobbies, maybe new relationships. I mean, obviously we're still in eclipse season, so it's kind of like we're in this state of like letting go of a part of our lives that have to do with relationships, leaving a group, or maybe like changing a bad habit that we have within a relationship and letting that go so we can get moved to like developing better relationships or being in different groups. But part of this Aries part is us reclaiming our independence and going after something independently, learning how to be independent, be fearless, be confident within ourselves, so maybe we can attract or do better in the relationships area. But anyways, I am, yeah, so like I said, Mercury retrograde is a time for slowing down. So this is a good time to like review whatever thing that you're about to go after, whatever projects, whatever, just like go and retrace your steps, review the area that Aries rules in your chart. That's another very helpful thing that I should have mentioned. But yeah, go to pull up your birth chart or your astrology chart, natal charts, and then look at what house Aries is ruling. That is the house that you're gonna need to be like reviewing what like replanning, re-strategizing, reviewing. You may need to rest too. And then also expect some delays, expect some change in plans, and expect to just be slowed down, okay? And try not to get so overly like upset, to get impatient, because with Aries can be very impatient. Like I would know because I am an Aries moon. Patience isn't my virtue, but I've learned over time and just maturity the importance of that. And also being careful with oh yeah, knowing when to hit the gas, knowing when to hit the brakes and hitting the gas. So knowing when to slow down, knowing when to pace yourself, and being okay with that. I haven't even been talking in the mic. I hope the mic has been getting, but yeah. So, and then lastly, which is very important, is like because Mercury's in Aries, Aries can be very hot headed and can say things that may not come off the way that they intended it to. It can come off sounding more aggressive, more angry, more hurtful than they mean it to. And so sometimes, it's probably best if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Maybe thinking before you speak, don't go off of your reactivity, really like pause before you react or say anything, especially sensitive topics. um yeah, all that is important. Just really watch watch the way that you like communicate to people. try to avoid arguments, at all costs, because it can get really hot-headed, most likely. And you may regret a lot of things that you say, most likely, because that's another reword. Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is all about like rewords, relax, rethink, replan. Maybe having some regrets because it is in Aries, and you may regretfully say something hurtful that you didn't mean to say, but you already said it because you were caught up in the heat of the moment and you didn't think before you spoke. You just let the Aries lash out, which once again can relate. But hopefully my Capricorn moon and me being calculated, I'm just gonna have to pace myself. Also, give me grace too if I do say something outrageous. Just let's blame it on Mercury retrograde. Anyways, so I thought it would be fun for a while, fun to, but also help me get through this freaking Mercury retrograde, because I already was trying to film. I was trying to edit a video, my vlog for the Living Astrology series, which I haven't really like put out an official vlog, started that series yet. And it's taken a little longer than expected. And yes, it normally would frustrate me. Yes, I would normally like try to work on it all night until like late and try to, and blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, pace yourself, Jess. If things are not working out, like you're probably going to be taking longer to complete certain tasks than normal. And that's how it's supposed to be. Know that whatever delays that you experience is what it's exactly the way it's supposed to be. And you won't understand it now, but you will understand it later. Now if you try to force it, then that's when you're gonna start getting slowed down, whether that's you through your body, you overworking it. And with Aries, you have to become careful because Aries rules the head. So we can, and Chiron is around this area too. Chiron is in Aries. So you don't want to like injure yourself or like overdo it and overextend yourself, and end up like causing like having headaches or I mean, in the worst case scenarios, which, unless you're doing something very like, unless you are like working out and you're overexerting yourself or doing something that involves your head, yeah, this is not a good time to like really listen to your body. Do not try to overexert yourself. So I thought, like I said, what will help, get me through. And I think this will be a good idea for anybody, to help us get through Mercury retrograde is to surrender to the theme of Mercury retrograde, which is reviewing. So like I said, first of all, go into your Aries, whatever chart or house your whatever house in your chart Aries rules, looking at that and seeing how you can like slow down a little bit and kind of retrace your steps in that area. What can you improve? What can you review, replan, and re-strategize? Where can you relax? But also, I think that we should take this time of looking back to the past to look back at our actual past, because your past can teach you a lot of lessons, because history repeats itself. The past repeats ourselves. The past repeats itself, And the astrology is always kind of similar. Well, I won't say exactly, but I thought the point is for me to go back and look at what I was doing the same time last year and do that every day until Mercury retrograde is over. How fun, huh? And I have a funny feeling that I'm pretty sure we're gonna find some similarities. Okay, so let me pull up that video. Wait, but should I tell you what I did first today? I'll briefly go over my day. I'm also kind of not feeling well because I think I am like, I did stop working. Oh gosh, my belly. I did stop working today, but I am kind of starting to feel like, I don't know how to describe it. Just like tired, because today I worked out for the first time in about a week, a little bit over a week. And even before then, I haven't really been working out consistently, like I said in my previous video, because I was doing that 40-day raw vegan fast, and I just didn't want to, like, I was just not like working out was hard. Working out and trying to fast is difficult, okay? For obvious reasons. So I haven't really been working out consistently. So I really want to get back to that because I did pull or give myself a reading, and in the reading I asked for like what are things that I need to focus on, what's some messages that I need or some guidance that I need to prioritize during Mercury retrograde. And I got the message of like I need to like be active more, especially when I'm feeling like frazzle dazzled, and I'm feeling frustrated, because I'm probably, I'm experiencing what Mercury retrograde can cause and delays, and it may arise like frustrations and just feelings. I need to sweat out my emotions during this time. Being active will be helpful. So I was like, okay, I already knew that I want to start going back to the gym anyways. So yeah, because yeah, during I'm already a petite girl, okay? So I like to work out for health reasons, but it was nice when I was working out consistently and I was like getting a little bit of a tush, okay, getting a little bit of poop, like a little perk back there. It was nice. And also it was nice to have strength, and not have like flimsy arms and stuff. So I really liked being toned and having strength and having a little lifted butt. So I decided, yeah. So and when I did this fast, it all went away, and I lost a lot of weight and all the stuff like that. So I'm ready to like get defined again, and like build some muscle. Okay, so that's another thing. But so I did work out today for the first time. I worked out by myself, which usually I work out with my boyfriend. But if I'm honest, I have to decipher like how much information I want to post because I'm putting I'm documenting myself for experimental purposes, okay, and just to have receipts so you guys could see the astrology play out in my life and how it like an example of how the astrology plays out in somebody's life. Doesn't mean it's going to be exactly for you because we're all different, but at least you guys have an example of it, because I feel like there's not that many examples. Like, not many people are actually documenting their lives and showing like how the astrology is playing out. A lot of people kind of just share what the astrology is, and I'm a very visual person, and I want to like share them because I've experienced it. I've been documenting this by myself, like in my journal for the past year. And then I filmed a lot of videos last year, which is why I'm gonna probably have a lot of videos to look back on, but I don't remember. I don't know if I posted all of them. Plus I had a different channel before this. So anyways, oh, but yeah, but I was saying, yeah, right now, let's just say when I think about the themes, we're about to get into the video. But when I think about the themes of my life right now, I'll put it like this. Me personally, like let's just say like how do I feel about my like within myself, like self-care, self-love, like I'm doing good personally, okay, like my like self-care, like my me time is like good, family is good, um career or job is not 100%, but I'm feeling really aligned with it, and I'm in the process of like every day I'm feeling closer and more aligned to what I want to do and everything like that. Plus, hello, I didn't tell you guys, but um Aries rules my second house of income, finances, values, how I make my money. And I just released a lot of in the eighth house, which is like shared resources, which definitely played a lot, like a big factor in my life. So it's kind of makes me feel like, okay, I'm moving into being reliant. I'm moving from having to be reliant on other people to like for like finances and security, financial security, into my building my own, and not needing not having to rely on other people and tapping into my own, making my own money and having my own security, you know? So I'm hoping that's what I'm getting from this, and I would love that. Because yeah, it's been rough a little bit. It's just I don't know how to. Anyways, we'll talk more about it when it comes. But when I feel like, anyways, I've talked about it a little bit in my previous videos if you guys have been watching. But what was I saying that for? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's what I said. So my, career job rise is getting better, family better, family's good. Me like, spending time with myself, my self-care time has been good. So that leaves one more room. Well, friendship area. I still don't have any friends. I am connected to a group that I'm gonna be working with for the next 3 months. And it's called the Magician's Table, and we are going to be like, I've explained it before in my past videos, but um I don't feel like going into detail about that right now because it's a big explanation. But just know it's for other people who are gifted to come together and become confident in their gifts and give each other readings and heal and do shadow work and blah, all that stuff like that. So my friendship, even though I don't have friends, my social life is starting to get a little bit better because I am connected to that group. And we meet up every week, or through video chat virtually. So that leaves one area in my life that I haven't touched on, which is my health too is good. Because I just did that 40-day fast. I'm feeling good health wise. I just need to, work on my body. But that leaves one other, there's multiple life stuff I can talk about, but these are like the main things. And that leaves like my love life and my relationship life, which is the only thing that's not thriving right now. And without going into full detail, yeah, we're not thriving. I don't know what it is. Me and my boyfriend are both Aries moon, so maybe we're dealing with some stuff right now. Like Aries is Chiron is in Aries, which is like the wound. We have wounds that we need to heal right now, and it's connecting to our moon signs, our physical and emotional needs. And we're like, I don't know, it's kind of like, the fact that with this eclipse happened, I was kind of like, dang, are we like, is this the end? I don't know. I really don't know where I stand, or what's going on. We're kind of like, yeah, there's a lot of distance and not much communication, and there's a big uncertainty and question mark. So it's been rough for me personally, because I am a control freak, and normally I would be the one like trying to figure everything out and being like super like paranoid about it. But I've just released a lot, and I'm like letting go of control, which is on one part so fulfilling because I don't feel attached, so I can really, but on another part, it is kind of scary because that means the future's not up to me. So, anyways, but anyway, so that's where I am right now. So let's get into this video. Let's look at where I was last year around this time. Is it gonna show? Is it gonna show it? All right, so I have not been to the gym in it seems like maybe 2 months, and I need to go back. I need to go back for my health, and because I know I'm a person that doesn't necessarily like the gym but benefits from being active. I like being active. My goal, and I just like how it makes me feel. I notice a difference in like my energy, and like I said, I want to have strength. I like when I'm strong and I'm toned and all the things. So I need to go back because the longer I wait to not go, the longer I just get comfortable in not going. And I just don't want to continue that. I just don't want my body to get super comfortable and then lose all of the stuff, all of the strength that I've, built and everything like that. So it's a new month. I'm using this new month and this Aries season energy to get me back into motion with this working out. I really, like I said, don't want to. I literally waited until the last hour that the place is about to close, and I am about to go. We're about to do this, okay? I know this is something weird about me, but I feel like my weight, like, I know a lot of you guys are gonna look at me and laugh because a lot of people like probably look at me and be like, well, you're already so thin and all the things like that. And like, sure, but everybody's different and everybody notices different things about themselves. And for me, I feel like weight, like, I'm not lucky enough to be a person that when I gain weight, it goes to my hips or my butt or my boobs or whatever. Like, my weight goes to my face. So, which is another reason why I'm like low-key nervous to become pregnant, because I just feel like I'm just gonna have like a big puffy face and bigger nose than I already have, and my face is just gonna be looking like. So that's another thing. Like, I need to just. So that's one of my like low key insecurities. I've always had a chubbier face, and I've accepted it, but I just noticed that it's more chubby when I'm not working out and I'm not being active. And because I like a lot of potatoes and I like a lot of carbs and starchy stuff, so I know myself. I'm not comparing myself to everybody else. I know, once again, other people may not think that's a big deal, but it's not about you guys. It's about what I feel about myself and what I notice and all the things. So that's what I'm about to do. Plus, like, my little butt is gone that I built, and I gained. I like having abs. So just certain things like that. So let's go to this nasty, gross, annoying gym. I'm only gonna be there 22. Like, I lost my ear from one of my I had like earbuds and I lost one of them, so now I'm gonna have one ear on. And you know what? Usually I would just make that an excuse that, I can't just be listening to one ear. But I just can't make excuses. It's time to go. It's April 1st, baby. We gotta get it going. I'm gonna be trying to work out as much as I can this month. I'm trying to do yoga as much as I can this month. I'm trying to post as much as I can this month. This month is just about to be hopefully goes well. It will go well. All right, let's go. So on my way to the gym, I like to kind of think. Usually I like to do this ahead of time, but usually before my gym session, I try to think in my head like what workout I'm gonna do. I'm literally gonna be showing up for the last like 30 minutes of time before the place closes. Is this person gonna go? So I'm literally gonna have like a 25-minute workout, which is fine because my goal was to work out today, not go ham. So I'm going to probably do like a 10-minute cardio. 10-minute cardio on the treadmill. Then I'm trying to decide what I want to do after that. This is why I prefer to go to, like, my goal is to start going to more like fitness classes, because I just like being in group settings and I don't know what the heck I'm doing. What the heck? Realistically, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just figuring this out, and I don't want to be like I'm not a gym expert. So I would like for someone to guide me through that. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm trying to think. Especially, it's hard to think about what you want to do when you go back. I guess I'll focus on my bottom. I'll focus on like my lower half, and then I'll probably do like an ab workout or something. So I'll do my little like normal squat things that I usually do, and then I'll do some like leg, butt, lower. Yeah, I'll do some lower body stuff, and then I'll do like a ab workout, and that'll be it. Okay, sounds good. Bruh. Wait, how do you get out of here? Wow. Who would have thought? The same day last year, I'm doing the same freaking thing. Oh my gosh. See, that's so weird. So this time last year on April 1st, I decided to get back in the gym because I had taken a break from going to the gym and I had apparently needed to get my shape back. And yeah, we both just last year and just this year both pancake butts. No, but no, I have a little bit of something, okay? Because I have over that time, since that time, now I go to the gym and I know exactly what I'm gonna do. It's funny to see back then, I really didn't like, I was just getting back into the gym, so I didn't really like know what to do. But now I'm confident. I already know I have my own kind of like routines and I know when to switch it up. So, and plus, I already have muscle that I have built. Once again, I've heard that you have, when you work, if you've worked out often and you take a break, it's easy to start back up, and you kind of like get back on track because your muscle has, muscle memory and stuff. So, um, but yeah, that's so interesting. And then I said the same thing. It's okay. It's funny because I posted a vlog. I kind of like vlog little clips of my today throughout the day. And yeah, that's so interesting. Also, I did go to the gym by myself. I noticed that I was driving my car. So now I'm like, why did I go by myself? So but I went to by myself today too. Not on purpose. I just woke up late. But that's so interesting. But yeah, I did feel good. Both, 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 both times. Because I feel like I always go to the gym with my boyfriend, which is great. But when I do it by myself, I just feel like proud of myself because, to be honest, like my boyfriend did influence. Like I don't like really going to the gym like that. I really prefer going to classes or like doing yoga or dance. But I do like, I remember the only times in my life that I really did go to the gym was when I used to one go with my best friend or my ex best friend that I used to live with. She's the one who got me into going to the gym, and then my boyfriend. I never really just went to the gym by myself. So now when I go, I just feel kind of like I guess the best way would be I'm tapping into like that like independence in me and not like being reliant on like anyone else to go. And I feel like it makes me feel like tap into like I don't know, like my like I feel good. I feel good. And then, it's all about that. We're all supposed to be tapping into our independence right now and not having to rely on anyone, which is okay to like, you know, have help and stuff, but at this time it's like really tapping into our independence and our confidence and our courage and really focusing on our needs and everything like that. So yeah, that was so interesting. That was cool. That's gonna be it for today. I'm happy I got to work out. I'm happy. I did something else responsible. I went to go and pump um gas in my tires. Well, I got it pumped. I went to Costco and had them pump it. But I did it today when I really didn't want to because I wanted to spend all day working. But then I was like, you know what? Let me handle my responsibilities because I needed to go to the store also because I was running low on food. And I'm the type of person that will wait until I completely don't have any food and then go to the freaking grocery store. But in the past, it's like not that's I've learned my lessons by doing that in the past. Doing that is not good. Waiting until you don't have any food to go to the gym. At least for me, I mean to waiting until you don't have food and you're starving to go to the grocery store. For me, it doesn't work out. It just doesn't work out. So I'm trying to be proactive and and get things done early so I'm not struggling. And right now I'm going through my Saturn and my Saturn return is coming up, and Saturn has already, freaking bopped me upside the head, and I've learned some hard lessons. I'm not trying to learn anymore. I'm trying. I got Saturn near, like, yeah, in my first house too. I'm not trying to play. Like, okay, I hear you, Saturn. Like, I'm not. I'm listening. I am sat. Okay, I am sat by Saturn. I'm so lame. But yeah, so I'm just, whenever I find myself resisting something that I know I need to do, I'm starting to just try to just do it. Just get it out the way, just get it out the way. Most of the time is not even as like a big deal as it is that as you make it in your head, When you do it, you're kind of just like, wow, why was I like overthinking this, or why was I like trying to procrastinate, because it seemed like this was going to be such a big deal. But anyways, that's it. This was fun. I can't wait to see what the next days and everything brings. I'm like, but although last year was a little rough, so was very rough actually. So I'm like scared we're gonna encounter some emotional times. But hey, it's real life. And even in person, even now, we don't know what the heck we're gonna be entering the solar eclipse. This is gonna be quite a month. But at least we'll be together during doing do we're all in this together. Like the video if you like it, subscribe if you like this content, and leave a comment even, or a question or anything, and I'll answer it in the next video if it's appropriate, obviously. Okay, bye. Okay, I'm gonna make that face. I'm trying to do a thumbnail. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, bye. See you tomorrow.